my friends, and welcome to Time Between Times storytelling with me, Owen Staton. Welcome to a place where tales are traditionally told, and I have a good one for you today. So join me at the time between times, the time it's neither night nor day, but the sun has gone and the sky is grey. The time when the veil between our world and the fairy world is wafer thin. So thin that for a few moments, and just a few moments, we can reach into their realm. And for a few moments they can reach into ours. Now is the time that people see lights in the sky. Now is the time that people see fairies. Now is the time that people see ghosts. So join me at the fire pit, the heart of the forest. All around us we can hear the howl of wolves. We can hear the growl of bears. But we know we are safe here, amongst friends, losing our imaginations on a tale traditionally told. So let me take you back many years and far away to a place called Markgate Cell in Hertfordshire, many miles from where I sit right now. There, in an old house at the heart of the forest, there happened a tale so strange that it still echoes today. Hertfordshire. Hertfordshire. It's hard to say sometimes. But there in Markgate Cell, there lived a woman called Catherine Ferrers. From a young age, she was married to a man that she did not love. She spent her days in drudgery, back and forth the house, cooking, cleaning, making herself look beautiful for his visitors. But every night, when the sun set and the time between times came, Catherine would dress in a man's clothes, a black shirt, black trousers, a tricorn hat and a mask, and riding a jet black horse, she would ride the lanes around as a highwayman. For many years, coaches and travellers lived in fear of this highwayman who would stalk the lanes around Markgate Cell. No one suspected her. No one knew anything about it, and she amassed a great fortune which she hid in a secret room above the kitchen in Markgate Cell. One fateful night, all of that was to change. Hiding nearby on her horse, she waited for a coach to approach. She heard the clip-clopping of hooves on the road and got ready to rob. She did not know what she would find, but she would amass her treasure, which she never spent a penny. Riding out in front of the coach, she caused its horses to rear and looked inside, and there were an elderly couple, drenched in jewels. Catherine called, "Stand and deliver," took the lady's necklace, took the man's rings and all the money they had in their purse, and went to ride away. But as she was walking back to her horse, the old lady pulled a small pistol from her purse and fired, more in hope than expectation. The bullet caught Catherine in her back. She staggered to the horse, managed to clamber aboard, and on that night as dark as hell, the horse made its way through the lanes back to Markgate Cell, until Catherine dropped dead from its back outside the front door of the house. The servants gathered around. The husband, ashamed that his wife was this highwayman, hid her body and buried it where no one would find it. They said that she had just moved away and was never seen again, and people believed it. But then, mysterious things started to happen. Many visitors to Markgate Cell reported that the lanes around the house often echoed with the hooves of a phantom horse. This happened so regularly that many people were afraid after dark to travel the paths and the roads around Markgate. Then her apparition was started to be seen, riding with rage through the lanes, hopping over hedges on a great black horse. Catherine Ferrers, the Wicked Lady as she was known. She would often laugh and rear up on her horse whenever she was sighted, a phantom that wanted to be seen. There were many owners in Markgate Cell over the years, and many of them reported that she would often show herself at the time between times upon the staircase as you entered the great hall. She would remain there until bid good night by whoever was the owner. Terrifying though she was, People from all over Britain travelled to Margate to see this ghost, seen so regularly that she almost became a fixture of the house. Up and down the stairs, many times in the kitchen, pointing at the wall. Nobody knew why, until in 1840 she showed herself to a cook. The phantom stood in the kitchen behind the cook as he tried to prepare a meal for that night. The cook had seen the ghost so regularly that he started to ignore it. The phantom tried to attract his attention, but he would have none of it. Until the phantom tipped over a pot, causing a great fire in the kitchen. Soon the flames spread through the house, and all of Margate Cell was ablaze. People from all around came to try and fix the fire. And at midnight, as the flames roared into the sky and lit up the surroundings, the air was rent by the echoes of a wicked laugh, and there the phantom was seen, perched in the upper branches of a great tree just outside the house, laughing at the flames. This apparition was seen by more than 50 people who reported it, and although the house suffered great damage and was empty for many years, still the wicked lady was seen, raging through the roaring ways around the house, her spectral steed dancing through the night. Now the house is still there, although seldom visited, and her spectre is still seen, mostly around the kitchen. Nobody has had the courage to look for the secret room where it is said that a treasure still lies. Maybe the spirit will one day go to rest, or maybe the spirit enjoys just being around the place far too much. Its fun in life echoed with its fun in eternity. The tale of Catherine Ferrers, the Wicked Lady of Margate Cell. Dear me, my friends, what a tale to start the day. I hope you are fine. Please, if you have not done so already, please like and subscribe and share these videos. Our numbers grow every week, and for that I am so pleased. Please also check out the Time Between Times podcast, which I do every Friday, and also my new podcast, Spectre of the Sea, which I co-present with Bethan Briggs-Miller from the Eerie Essex podcast, which I advise you to check out, by the way. Please have a look at that as well. Any suggestions for tales, write to me at owenstaton@aol.com. Follow me on Twitter at Owen S. Griffiths. And please, I also have a Patreon account, Owen Staton 7. If you wish to support me and all my tales told here to be held for generations to come, please do so. But in the meantime, stay safe, have a great week, and I shall see you soon. Nos da.